Hey guys, it's Loyal Gaming here, and today we are here with the top 10 reasons on why not to be mad with Title Update 25. As it may not be as big as the update, or as, in some opinions, not as good as the update as a lot of people are expecting, we did get a lot of nice things, such as classic crafting, host options that we didn't think were coming but had as suspicions, aware of, but however, a lot of people were upset that we didn't get new biomes, and it made a lot of people upset, and a lot of people were starting to think why that they might announce it at Minecon, which they did not. If you didn't know, they did not talk about it at Minecon. They did talk about a Greek mythology mashup pack, but here are my top 10 reasons on why you should not be mad with Title Update 25. Number 1. We got several new things that we did not think we were actually going to get in this update. We had ideas that we would be going to, but we weren't actually sure. Like custom superflats and classic crafting, along with weather, especially weather. It wasn't 100% known that we were going to be able to change weather in-game. And the fact that we're able to change our game mode, a difficulty, weather cycle, and actually set day and night are all really cool features that we did not think were actually coming, that we actually did get.
Yep.
A lot of people call it a builder's
that blows.
However, I don't think so. I mean, with all those host options, we can do so much now. We don't have to exit our worlds to test things out. It'll make map makers have a lot easier time with it, along with survival people. Like, if your friends come on and they died or something, they cannot change their game mode to creative and fly back to where they were. You can change, and people can be in individual parts. And you don't even need a bed, so if you're on a survival island and there's no sheep spawning and you're having a hard time killing those spiders to get your wool, you can just set your spawn point via clicking on your name and clicking set spawn. You can also set individual spawn points, which, set the world spawn points, so that way they'll spawn exactly where you want them. So you can set your world spawn point in your house, and it can come straight to you. Number 2. Now, a lot of you are upset, and I get that. I mean, new biomes is a pretty big deal. However, it's not actually that much, especially if you're counting on Console Edition. Because unlike PC, where you're able to have these biomes everywhere and take over, on PlayStation and 3 and Xbox 360 at least, the worlds are so small that it'd be kind of crowded. And it would make it kind of hard to move around. I mean, I do want new biomes, don't get me wrong, so that way we can create new doors. But that's all it comes with. And they don't come with new mobs or anything, so all you're really getting is new pieces of wood. That's really about it. I mean, a lot of people are thinking that rabbits are coming in, but if they added that in Title Update 25, I think that rabbits wouldn't have been in exactly just yet, and they would have been in a future update. Because, I mean, that's a lot of stuff. Number 3. We got colored beacons. I mean, that's pretty cool. You can do a lot of different things with them, and they're just amazing. There's going to be a picture right here right now what I'm talking about, and it's just really cool. Number 5. Now, number 4 wasn't exactly a good reason. However, number 5, at least people that are hardcore gamers or really love the PC version, like me, I like the PC version, I even own it, but I like Console Edition better because it's easier to get a hold of friends and a little bit less laggy. You don't have to worry about lag as much, and it's very nice. But now we can craft like PC does. And they added all the recipes. You can even make fireworks via classic crafting. And a lot of people are saying, what's the point of this feature? Well, you may not like it, but there's a lot of people like me and my friend David, the Nameless Hero, who actually prefer PC crafting because you're able to do so much with it, and it's a lot easier because you can't get lost. All you have to do is memorize the recipes. And even then, when you're playing on survival, all you really need is the basic tool, armor, and building block recipes. And those are actually very simple guess and check type deal. Number 6. Now, 4J Studios worked really hard for this update, and it makes me so upset to go watch these videos and talk about their reaction to Title Update 25 and getting all pissy about it, because it's actually a really good update. And not only that, but they're like, oh, it took 7 months for them to do this. 7 months. Yeah, that's true, but the last update we got was the biggest update we ever got on console version. And because of it, we had 10 bug fixes, believe it or not, 10 bug fixes from then to now. So you can't get all upset with them, because usually it takes 4 months, and they have little, like 3 or 4 bug fixes afterwards. 3 at the most. 4 very rarely. And people were upset and saying that 7 months, yeah, that's only, and it's actually only 6 months. So we only missed, it was only 2 months longer than usual, and we had plenty of bug fixes from there to there. We also even got some more texture packs on PS3, because we are slightly behind the Xbox. Xbox and PS4 and PS Vita got a lot of bug fixes on theirs, because they just came out recently within that time frame. And it just was a lot to work on. I mean, don't forget, we got the Little Big Planet Mashup Pack, and apparently they were working simultaneously on the Greek Mythology Mashup Pack that's coming out. Number 7. Like I said earlier, Mashup Packs. We've got 2 brand new Mashup Packs that were announced/released. We got Little Big Planet, and we've got Greek Mythology that's coming out within the next week or so. And it's really cool. We are getting new Mashup Packs, which means they had to create new worlds, they had to put it through testing, they had to make new skins for it, which, believe it or not, are a lot harder to do than it is on PC, due to them being outside the normal frame. If you want to know more on that, go ahead and watch some Minecon videos on YouTube. Number 8. Now, I don't know where to go with this. Like Superflat, custom Superflats, that's what I'll talk about now. They are really cool. It's like a billion new biomes in one. We're able to change layers, we're able to make them higher and lower, we're able to set what type of preset it is, we're able to get strongholds and mine shafts, we can change what type of blocks you stand on and what you go through, and there's a lot of cool survival challenges going on right now with those. And they're just really cool things that you can do with them. And people overlook it, because then it's like, oh yeah, big whoop. But that's actually a really hard thing to program. I mean, think about it. You're able to edit all these layers and make them as big as you want. You're able to change the preset, even to Nether and End, which is really cool. If you want to know more about that, go on my Title Update 25 features video. Okay, it's number 9. Now, not only do we get all these cool features and the little bug fixes like I've been talking about, but stained glass. Now, this feature is overlooked a bit, but however, it's really useful. You can make colored beacons, you can make your house look better, you can make a greenhouse if you wish, just kind of show your friends that you're creative. While you're in survival, you can just be all kinds of fun with that. They even gave you panes, so that way you don't have to use the normal blocks. And they also added new textures to the rows, showing that we are getting new biomes soon. So there's no reason to get upset about it. Number 10. Now, I am one of the believers that there is another update coming out soon. However, I don't think it's within the next week or two like a lot of people are speculating, because that's just insane. They'd have to be non-social people. They'd have to be locked up inside their office all the time, because, I mean, they have lives too. In fact, they were on break once or twice within those 7 months. That's also probably why it took a little longer. And they're also preparing for Minecon. We got new textures to the roses showing that new biomes are coming. So I'm guessing like 2 months from today, we should be getting, at least 2 months from today, a new update with biomes and rabbits and other cool stuff like that. And we also got new doors, so that way you guys can decorate your houses and make them look a little bit different than others. You got new fences. They actually all stick together, so you can have colorful fences if you wish. And it's just really cool. So I hope this video helps you guys understand on why it took them so long, why this type of stuff is hard to do, and that there's no reason to be upset. This update's a lot cooler than people give it credit for. I mean, inverted daylight sensors? You can make lighthouses a whole lot easier now. Who needs the inverter? You can just do, it's just a lot of cool stuff you can do with this update that people just don't seem to grasp. It does seem small, but after you actually look at all the features that were added, secret and not secret, it's actually the normal amount that we usually get in updates, not including last update. The last update the last real update we had was huge, but that's the biggest update we ever had. Any update before that was practically the size of this one. So don't be upset. I'm not trying to make you guys look like jerks. I just want you guys to know that even though you've got a reason to be upset because they were kind of showing features that kind of looked like it would be out this update, or very, very, very soon, like last week soon, there's no reason to be upset. They are trying their hardest, and they do care. They're not invisible. They are real people. They do see what's going on, and they are probably trying their best to get an update out ASAP. And they're probably going to make it look like they already had it ready, but in reality, even though it's in-game and you can get those textures, they also have to actually put it inside the game, like usable inside the game. Not like mod, you can take this texture out of it and then there you go, you can use it now. And they're going to have to actually change the world generation features. And that's what I think is going to happen. It's going to come out by the end of August, and they're going to be like, oh yeah, don't look at this secret thing we had. But in reality, they probably just sped it up so that way people won't be upset with them, because now they see what they've done wrong in your eyes. But do treat them with a little bit more respect, guys. I'm not trying to make you guys look like jerks, but they are trying hard. So anyway, we'll see you guys in the next video, and if you did enjoy this video, please check out all the other things on my channel, and I'll see you next time. Bye!